Hello everyone, today we're going to be learning about variables. When you have something, you normally just count how many things you have. For instance, behind me I have some food. Here I have 2 tacos. I have 1 taco and I have 2 tacos. And normally in maths you would just express that as the number 2. However, sometimes we don't have a thing, we have a packet of things or a bag of things. So, what if instead of having 2 tacos, I have 2 bags? In these boxes, we don't know how many tacos are in it. It could have 1, it could have 2, it could have 3, it could have 4. So, in order to write how many tacos we have, we could say we have 2 boxes of tacos. However, writing that out would be quite time consuming. So what we're going to do instead of writing a box, we're going to give it the letter B. Here I have 2B. This stands for 2 boxes. This 2B actually represents 2 times B. So if I had 2 tacos in here and 2 tacos in there, I would have 2 boxes of 2 tacos, so 2 times 2. So we can use this letter way, this symbol way of writing out our equations to represent an unknown, something that we just don't know yet. And we can then later change this letter into a number. That's for a different lesson. Sometimes we have boxes of unknowns. What if I was to say I have 2 boxes of tacos and a couple of tacos as well? Here I have 2 boxes of tacos and I also have 2 tacos. Now remember before we described our 2 tacos just with the number 2. And when I have my 2 boxes of tacos, I represent that with 2 times B. In maths, when we have one thing and another thing, we represent that with a plus. What I have here is I have 2 boxes and 2 tacos. Let's do another example. How would we represent this situation? Instead of tacos, this time I have burritos. How would I represent this situation? I have 3 boxes and I have 4 burritos. So how many burritos do we have altogether? I have 3 boxes, so I have 3 B, and, so we do our plus, 4. So all up, this would represent how many burritos I have. Now when we are writing our equation, this pronumeral, this letter, represents an unknown amount. So we don't have a letter over here because we just have 4 of them. This letter represents how many groups of unknowns we have. What happens if I have some boxes with burritos and some boxes with something else in it? Here I have 1 box of burritos, and I have 3 containers of something. So here we have 2 different unknowns. We're going to have to represent this with a different letter, a different pronumeral. This here we called B before, so we have 1B. You don't have to write the 1 in front, but we will do it for this example. And over here, I have 3 containers. And what letter do you think I might use for this? You can use any letter you want, but for this instance, because container starts with a C, I'm going to write C. So I have 1 box and 3 containers. Here I have a different unknown, so I'm going to give it a different letter. When we have unknowns, represent it with a letter. When you have individual things, represent it with a number. Good luck with those questions. I'll see you in the next video where we'll explore writing equations in a bit more detail.